Hello, my name is Henrik Ringström. I'm the co-founder and CEO of Prove Global. Together with my team, we provide digital identification. We are Prove Global, and we're the digital identification solution of the future. We derive from Sweden and an incubator program focusing on fintech products, and especially with digital financial inclusion. Our product is a digital identification solution offering unique identification and authentication. We also focus on building a network, an ecosystem for our users. And lastly, we focus very thoroughly on not receiving, sharing, or storing any data whatsoever. So looking around the world, we can see that 9 out of 10 of all interactions are estimated to be executed through smartphones by 2022. And some markets are in the forefront of this. We also see that 40% of all the time spent in IT goes to regulatory frameworks of how you handle and take care of data. And lastly, that $6 trillion are the cost of cybercrime every year, predominantly from not being able to uniquely identify your users. If you look in Sweden, of course, during the time, we have also used credential-based systems. Everything from username and password, which is a simple and very cheap method to identify another user, but it doesn't uniquely prove who they are, only that they have the credentials of the person that they're trying to log into. During 2000 to 2005, we also used token solutions and OTP solutions, especially the hardware-based. This proves a unique identification, but it's expensive, it requires a physical device, and it's not cross-used. And lastly, for the last 15 years, we've used PKI certificates through one of the most leading Nordic solutions itself. Today, it's an old solution, but has connected over 98.5% of the adult population, building an ecosystem surrounding tens of thousands of companies to one solution. Based on this, during the same time, the digital authentications and the digital authentications overall has gone from 160 million to 4.8 billion during the same time. Now we're introducing the next wave, the new technology, and regardless of where you are in this system, you can always do the generational leap. Looking at what many of our competitors do is that they have a mobile application and they aggregate people and network into their application. And they do this by scanning, taking biometrics, and creating profiles of every single person. And they go to stakeholders, banks, government, and telecom companies, and they try to sell this as identification. Well, this will never work due to how they gather data, that it's a costly integration, and that it's a high control issue for the players itself, for a government and for the bank to receive the bank license itself. Hence, it's a regulatory basis, making it unscalable. This is also where we come in. Prove is an impartial tool to create a platform and to include yourselves in an ecosystem. So what we offer is a mobile application for the end user that allows them to connect to a bigger ecosystem while you remain in full control. We built our backend itself on blockchain technology with proven technology from IBM and Linux Group used in British Columbia and Canada for identification. We use a profitable, scalable model, not receiving or sharing any data whatsoever, so migrating the risk for any regulation issues and enabling the control and scalability for you and your users. And lastly, due to financial inclusion being our end goal, we partake in control in the ecosystem itself, adding value and competitive advantage for you users. If this is of interest of you, please contact me at henrik@proveglobal.com or the team at contact@proveglobal.com. Thank you.